Alright, this one I had kind of a wacky dream. I was gonna do 2 separate readings, but I think I'm gonna combine them because it was kind of combined in the dream as like a weird mix of things. You know, sometimes it goes from like one dream to the next, and sometimes there's a little bit of a blend. Maybe you don't. I don't know, but that experience happens for me. This one I feel like it does kind of run into each other. This one is going to be not for everyone, but for anyone who has been looking for a job and has found it really, really challenging. You're going to get the one job that you actually want, the one for your like dedication and putting yourself out there in all the ways that you needed to. You've been busting your ass for this, and you are getting the job that you really, really want. It's going to feel really good. Let me clean up the camera really quick. It's a little messy. So this is for whoever's been looking for a new job. You're about to get it, but your schedule is probably going to be shifting. There's going to be maybe a little bit of a commute, or you might have to move for this job. So you might have to be like an early riser for this. This is a strong message for this one. Like your life is going to be changing in a big way due to this job, but it's going to feel really good. It's bringing a new sense of stability in your life for you. And there's other blessings to come too. We'll get into that in a little bit, but I do want to get into this. It feels like there's someone that either you met recently or you're going to be meeting very soon that feels like in relation to this somehow. Or maybe you met this person while looking for a new job. Okay, I'll just go into that now, then I guess we get out the way. So from this person, you might actually, if you've been in the market for a new pet, or even if you haven't been, you might be surprised with like an older gentleman who has a pet, like an animal, like it was either, I don't even remember what it was, like a dog or a cat, that you're going to be like gifted with. Hello, welcome in. So that might be a fun little blessing. So you're getting like this new gig, and it's going to be super stable, and you might also be getting gifted with this this awesome fur baby friend that really lifts your spirits even more. That feels just like a fun little bonus gift, and I feel like with this, the blessings are just going to keep on rolling in for you. My day's going really good. How's your day going? Yeah, I just had a really great workout, kind of reset my energy. I feel really good. I feel stronger. What's up? Welcome in. Am I of Russian descent? No, not at all, actually. I'm very Northwestern European, though. Very European. But from America, of course. What's up? I'm doing good. How are you doing? Have you been in the market for a new job? Because if you have, you're about to get it. You're about to get it. Big blessings to come. Many, many blessings to come. Hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. Alright, let's see what's coming through. Relax, baby, relax. It's time to relax because I just heard as you wish. Ooh, chills. You could feel like, especially looking for this new job, you could feel like very like vulnerable in this position. You could feel like maybe you made a mistake by having lost a job or walked away from something, because it feels like it put you in a tight space. But like it's like you needed that. You needed that. Like an MMA fighter. That's funny. So you needed this to happen, and it might have felt like foolish, but it was not a mistake. This is something that busted you open in a way that you needed to bust open. This was not a mistake. This was a necessary thing to happen. And we got 3 of Pentacles here with this 5 of Swords sideways. So it's whatever this like career coming in, this blessing, like whoever you're going to be working with now, It's going to be something that really elevates you, really lifts you up, and it's going to be like a collaborative effort, like a group something. Like you're going to be working with people in like a group environment. I don't know. But it's going to put you in a really stable place and help you get out of this like Five of Swords where you're kind of feeling conflicted within energy, and you might be beating yourself up a little bit about this, about whatever this feeling kind of foolish for, I don't know, you felt like you made a mistake or something, but Seven of Wands reversed, it needed to happen. It needed so that you could shed something, And then we have the Lovers reversed as well. So you might actually be, this might be like a contractor kind of work, so because the Lovers can represent like contracts and new relationships coming in. Like a contract kind of, like an independent contractor. You might be an independent contractor, like hired on as an independent contractor, like 1099. I don't know. That might be the gig that's coming in though, but it's like, and it could be like a creative project or something. It doesn't have to be just threes. I always get that. It could be something that's like hard work. It's hard work because we have ants here, and these are very hard workers. It could be something like physical for some of you, like physical labor. It definitely doesn't have to be, but it's something to where you're like, I feel like you're using your hands for some. Even if not, it's like there's a physicality to it. It could be looking into things. Looking at things, and there's something. It'll fit your skill set though, like whatever your experience is. Looking at things, it's physical things. It's having to do with physical things, like that you're observing when you're working together as a team. But anyway, it might be at times stressful, this work. At times stressful, but you have other people working with you. I feel like your work ethic is, you have a strong work ethic. And this is like paying off for you. Something about release. And something about time. We'll see what comes through. It's like a wiping away, cleaning of something. Could be working with some sort of like records. And I don't mean like music records. I mean like files. Clearing something away. Okay, let's see what else. There could be like files. It could be even be working with like computer files. Something about recordings. I'm getting a lot of things, so it could be different for everyone. I don't know, maybe 3,000-year-old records from China. Maybe that is your new gig. It's going to be different for everyone, applied to your situation, but whatever this new job is, this new gig, it's going to be something that creates a lot of stability in your life, and it's going to be something that feels very special and unique to you. It's something that feels very fulfilling, like very satisfying to you. It's a new phase, moving into a new phase of life. And at times it will be stressful, but you have a team that you're working with, and it's going to be like a small team, but a team. A team nonetheless, so it's not like you're doing this all on your own. It's team effort, that's huge in this, but like I feel like in it, also independent contractor work. So I don't know, whatever this is for you. You have a certain skill set that you're working with, and you have other team members who have different skill sets that are, and then you have to like put all the pieces together. 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords, and 3 of Pentacles. For some people, like, I feel like there's this like blessing coming in for work, and then for some, be careful, because there might be a couple different offers that you get, and one of them you definitely don't want to take, because one of them's going to put you in this state of like anxiety and keep you like kind of trapped. It's not going to be as like fulfilling as you think. You gotta use your discernment on this one, because that it's also going to be kind of disguised as something similar. So you really want to feel into that. Tune in your intuition on that one and stay true to your heart. What actually like really truly calls you. Don't go with like what feels like logical, because this one might feel like a more appealing offer. It might offer more pay, for example, but it's something that in the long run it's not going to be ideal, and you might not even last long in that position. So just be aware that you might have multiple, especially like being in this place where maybe you were feeling very desperate or foolish, and you feel like you're kind of stuck in this place where you like just not having a job is stressful. Maybe you're stuck in a really tough place. So don't act out of desperation. Don't necessarily just take the first offer that comes to you, because I feel like there's going to be multiple, and it would be worth the wait to pick to choose the right one. But they might feel a bit similar. There might be something about one of them that, again, it feels a little bit stressful in some ways, but it's going to be more fulfilling, whereas this other one, it's going to like really trap you in anxiety. It's going to be way stressful, and I don't think it's going to be nearly as rewarding as what they promise. Because look at these energies. This look like it's like a trickster energy to me. So just be careful with that. Be careful what you actually choose. Whereas this is like a real team working together, and like sharing the load of stress. This would be, it's almost like they want you to be a part of the team, but maybe having you take on the brunt of everything, taking on all the work kind of thing, and them trying to take credit for it, like, oh, I want a piece of that, I want a piece of that. So just be careful who you work with. Don't act out of desperation. You have multiple offers coming. You have at least 2 offers coming in, so sit with it and feel into that. Use your own discernment so that you're choosing the right thing for yourself. That way you don't get caught up in the same energy again. It's really important for someone. Really tune into your intuition, because there's going to be one of these that steers you away from that, where the other one would utilize that as an asset. So take your time. I know you might be in a rough space right now. However, it would be worth it to wait to choose the right opportunity. That's a huge message for someone. And I feel whatever this animal coming into your life, it's probably most likely going to be a cat. Even if you've never had a cat before and don't know what to do with one, because it's cozy and I like it. I feel like this is going to be a significant player in your life. This is going to be something that's very precious to you, and you're going to have like I don't know, it's going to be something that uplifts you in some way. Also, be cautious though of certain people like offering you gifts to try to trick you in some way. Just use your discernment heavily at this time, because you're, due to your work ethic and whatever it is that you've been working so hard for, you're about to get it, but use your discernment, because sometimes when we have good opportunities coming to us, sometimes we'll get presented with both like a blessing and like a distraction all at once, or something that is going to like distort and pull you away from your blessing. So just be aware of that, be mindful, because when you choose the right thing, this is heading into your liberation. You're going to be heading into the new phase of life, but you got to overcome yourself, overcome your fears right now, overcome those shadows, right? Heal the shadow so that you're not operating out of fear. You don't want to operate out of desperation, the energy of desperation here, just because you're in a tough position right now. And threes are super significant here. We got 3-3 for liberation here. We got 3 on this card, 35 here. 3 of Pentacles out twice. So heavy on the collaboration energy and Temple of Beauty. For some of you, like your beauty is significant. This might be a gig, like you, this might be part of it, or this might be part of like the illusion. So just be mindful. Something might appear more glamorous than what it actually is, and whereas another opportunity, like say you got offered like a modeling gig because you're really beautiful, for example, but then that kind of traps you into a certain lifestyle that doesn't actually suit you, whereas this other gig, it's got nothing to do with all that glamour. However, it's going to be very like fulfilling, like purposeful, and in the long run it's going to pay off a lot more. Even though it might be harder work and stressful at times, it's going to feel more purposeful. So that's really important. I feel like that's important to you, so because you've been working on something, so you don't want to abandon that. But overcoming our shadows really significant here. Let's see. And yet this cat, I feel like very specifically it's gonna be a cat, like a familiar. It's like a familiar. It could be familiar. A familiar energy. It could remind you of someone or another animal. Oh, now I'm being pointed back to this Lover's card. It could really remind you of like an animal from your past that transitioned over to. It could be that spirit kind of reincarnating into a new body and coming back into your life, and yeah, it's gonna make me cry. I mean, it could have been like a completely different animal. It doesn't necessarily have to be, but yeah, I feel like this could be a reincarnation of an animal that you've already loved, and you're gonna notice it in their like behavior and how they act, and you're just gonna feel it. You're just gonna know. I feel you're just gonna know. Oh, it's gonna make me cry. Confirmation. Where do we go here? Be careful what you're investing in. There's something about that. Be careful what you're investing in. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. I don't know what you've been doing, what you've been working on, but definitely don't abandon it completely for anyone or any gig. Especially, I feel like this something might feel more like a permanent gig, or they could both be independent contractor work, but whatever independent contractor work you're doing, don't give up on whatever it is else that you are building and working towards. You hold a lot of wisdom, and you have a lot of expertise in whatever it is specifically that you do. So you're going to offer a lot to whatever you choose. So again, choose wisely. Choose wisely, but don't abandon yourself in the process, is the message. Don't abandon yourself in the process. Take your time with things, be patient, and know that whatever these blessings coming in are going to be exactly what you need, what you want. Just don't get caught up in the distractions and the fear. We're gonna go to the medicine, because I am a year lower after all, so that's where we focus our attention here. That's where we focus our attention. There's gonna be a lot of new people coming into your life. I feel like also be aware of this. So as you continue to heal, there's gonna be, and as you continue to stay aligned with who you are and not getting caught up in the fear, but staying in the love, staying grounded, staying routine, it's important. And again, your routine might be changing up quite a bit, so stay super grounded and in your routine at this time. It's going to help you out immensely, so that you don't get caught up in your fears and make the wrong decisions for yourself. Because that might be why you're feeling so foolish before, you silly goose. It's okay though, we just learn from our mistakes and we move forward. That's all right. We stay heart-centered, we accept what was, and we move towards better. There's like this darkness being lifted off for you though. And you're gonna feel really good. Oh, I was gonna mention there's gonna be a lot of new people coming into your life, so again, you want to use heavy discernment, especially as you're moving into a much more successful phase of your life. So just keep going, keep pushing, baby. You're doing big things. I got 369 here. Master the art of detachment, and it'll serve you well. And we have death here, but this is okay, you could have like an ancestor coming through and supporting you through this process, but also again, this is like that ego death, surrendering the fear, surrendering the need to know, the need to take the first opportunity because you feel desperate kind of thing. Staying in this kind of detached, emotionally detached, and that's not to say like you don't feel anything. That's not emotional numbness. That's not allowing your emotions to control you is all that is, because you've manifested something, but sometimes right before a big blessing we get hit with a distraction that can take us away from that blessing. So watch out for this. This is a consistent warning through the whole message, so that's a beautiful thing to say. Beauty begins where you decide to be yourself. Hell yes, I believe that wholeheartedly. Thank you for that. All right, so we got trust in divine timing, trust in yourself, trust that what you've been working so hard towards is working. It's working. You got ancestors looking over you, helping you through. You got the whole universe working in your favor right now by you putting in this efforts toward yourself and towards what you've been working so hard for. And that could be just like you're really out there, putting yourself out there for this new job. Or this could be something that you did on your own, you built on your own, you created your own opportunity, and now that's being recognized. It could be different things for different people, so apply it to your story as it fits, and if it doesn't fit, it's someone else's story, leave it at that. I speak very, very little French. I took like 3 years in high school. I did get to go to France when I was in high school, which was cool. You got surrender. Let yourself have that inner peace. Get out of fear. Stay out of fear and you'll be okay. Just trust. Trust over all else right now. Because you are being initiated into this new phase of your life. initiated. Whoa! Nice catch. You're being initiated into this new phase of life. You're half French. That's awesome. I'm a little French too, I believe. Very European. Let's see what else needs to come out. I feel like this cat is significant. There's a cat that's coming into your life. It might be a little baby, but I don't know. I feel like this might have been found. This cat might have been found somewhere. This might have been found, like a rescue. Cheers. Good afternoon. I'm good. How are you? This, like, there could be like a kitten that was just born in like I'm getting like April specifically, that was like rescued, found and rescued, and I feel like it's going to be like an older gentleman that brings you this cat. I don't know. I just get that. We've got Iron, Blood, and Mars. Very intense energies. Those are very serious energies. And calcification at the bottom. Oh! Hold on. There's so much red here, so yeah, just confirming, like, you're going to be initiated, but also, like, this is gonna bring you so much fucking stability. It's insane, yo. And you're gonna feel the power of it. But again, this is gonna be hard work. This isn't gonna be an easy gig, but it's going to be extremely fucking fulfilling to you. It's going to make you feel so fucking good. It's going to bring you life with the blood card. Bring you life. Feels like everything that you've been through is leading up to something. Something that feels so good. So you. So it's like it makes everything worth it. Every bit of blood, sweat, and tears that you poured into whatever, worth it. Pushing through whatever tough phases in your life, pushing through your own dense emotions, your own like inner turmoil, pushing through and fucking roughing it, even through loss, even through everything. You created the stability within. You did the inner work. Thank you. You did the inner work, and that's what's really bringing the stability. So you manifested through doing the inner work, and you could have like completed a Saturn return. Not necessarily for everyone, but possibly. And this also is just kind of reaffirming the very challenging aspects having to do with contrast or very extreme situations, perhaps, or this most recent situation felt extreme. Maybe you even ended up homeless or got really fucking close. And that's where a lot of fear is coming from. Again, you don't want to act out of this space, but overcome it. It looks like you are overcoming it. You're overcoming it. And there's a lot of personal power there. You could also have Aries strong in your birth chart. You're overcoming yourself, and you created this stability within yourself, so now your reality has no choice but to match. But be careful for the trickster energies that wanting to come through. And we have, this one's going to be beautiful. You spelt it wrong. What's up, Jerry? Alright, we got the uncreated. It feels, okay, again, I'm going to say this is going to be something that's so unique to you and what you've created. So unique to you. And we got antimony as well. You could feel very alone. You could spend a lot of time alone, just with the wolf here. There's some elements about you, though, that's speaking loyalty to me in this one. I actually kind of want to get the guidebook for this card. I rarely ever see this card. Hold on one second. I rarely ever see this card, but I feel called to read this right now. This is one of my favorite decks. Let's see. Okay, wildness, fierceness, and hunger. Which honestly is kind of remind me of this energy here too. That makes sense. Okay. In medieval times, antimony became known as the gray wolf of alchemy. Damn, and that's what you're doing right now. Alchemy, alchemizing this tough experience you're in and turning it into some personal power. That's beautiful. This was due to the metalloid's unpredictable qualities and its ability to eat away at materials in the laboratory. Gold is one of the few materials to withstand contact with it. For these reasons, this card must be read with delicacy. On one hand, it represents the wild and free spirit that longs to express itself in the world, the uncreated. Hello, this is... And on the other hand, it represents a fierceness that can turn destructive or corrosive, and that's what we're transforming right now at the drop of a hat, right? So you staying solid is so important right now. So important. So the message here is clear. Channel the Grey Wolf's energy toward creativity. Boom. What have we been talking about? Challenge it to come out from the shadows and express itself. Embark on the creative project or adventure that's calling you rather than focusing on why you can't. Overcome yourself, baby. Once you begin, don't quit. The Grey Wolf responds to respect, not repression. If you want to go deeper into this, read Women Who Run with Wolves by Clarissa Pinkola Estes. To ponder, corrosion as medicine. What are we talking about? The medicine wheel we even brought up. Oh no, we didn't. Oh no, we did bring up the medicine. We did. We did it. We did that thing. Like many of the alchemy cards, the Grey Wolf can most easily be felt through the laboratory of the human body. Dance, run, shake, breathe. Let's see what else. Another interpretation of this material is that something is eating away or wearing away at the situation or person. Let this possibility open to deeper relation. Alright, so whatever's been eating away, whatever's been scaring you, again, it's most likely this situation, because we're talking about very specifically a work situation, maybe having lost a job and being put in a very difficult position. This is what you're overcoming, and if you haven't overcome it yet, or you're like in the process of overcoming it, keep going. Do not give up on yourself. That's what this is saying, and allow whatever needs to be expressed through you. This is going to be really, really beautiful. So say maybe you need a job, but you're an artist, for example, but you need a job to support what you're doing. Don't give up on your art just because you get this job, because this job is going to be very, very fulfilling, but whatever you need to express and create is also deeply important and purposeful to you. So keep that in mind. Everything that's going on right now is going to be so freeing to you. So keep going and overcome yourself, and through routine, through especially like physical and like creative means, work your body, ground yourself down. That stability, that groundedness, that security within yourself is so important. It's going to help give you that solid, safe container for which you can freely flow and express yourself. Yes? Yes. Beautiful. I'm being pulled back to the loyalty. And I think that is really more about being loyal to who you are. Again, what you're creating, because it was coming up with this, with the uncreated. So just reaffirming that don't give up on whatever it is that you've been working on, whatever it is that you need to express. It is so important for you to get it out. Get it out. And there's these gems here too, so it's like through your hard work, through your blood, sweat, and tears that you're pouring into this, it's going to, like, this is also, I feel like it's dark and this is clear, so you're going through this process of purification, transmutation process. This is the alchemy deck. This is why I love this deck. So you're going through this process of transmutation. It's going to help to purify your energy as you get it out, the expression, and this is gonna make you feel really, really, really good. You could be working just like in creative, like you could be like an artist and having collaborators. So you're working just like in like contracts rather than a steady gig, but it's going to be really deeply rewarding. For some, that's going to be the case. Some, you're getting a job that's going to help you support your craft, whatever that is, and it'll be like a stepping stone, or maybe this is just part of what you do. I don't know, but it's going to be different for everyone. But it's going to feel really good either way, and it's going to support whatever you're creating that's coming in. Just be careful of the trickster energy too, because that might come first. It might come first, so watch out for that. Stay loyal, stay true to yourself, to who you are. Ooh, thanks for checking people in the comments, y'all. I appreciate you. We gotta do that. We gotta keep our peace here. Trolls can fuck off. Alright, we're gonna leave this one here. I feel like that's a really good reading. I'm so excited for you. Let me know. It's all good, dude. They come through and we kick them out. But many, many blessings to you all. I hope you all get everything that you deserve. Stay true, stay clear, stay in peace, stay in love, and everything is going to be alright. I'll catch you guys a little bit later. Como more, que mi seguido, perfectionist.